With a camera?
Test.
I don't even know. Make sure you compliment me. After this?
Do it after player run up.
Jello Beats, holla at me.
That guy's usually like dissing. I think it's a weak mic. How'd you turn it up? Well, that's gonna go on for the game, right? You need it.
Someone is free from war. I don't need them sleeping on the
Okay.
Hey everybody and good evening. We are inside the Hershey Center tonight and we are battling the Island Storm. But before I get to the juicy news, here I am with my handsome co-host, Scotty on the scene. How you doing?
I'm not doing too bad, Ebony. You don't look too bad yourself tonight.
Thank you. I try. So, what have you been up to?
Not much, just getting ready to enjoy another power game. We were in Prince Edward Island not too long ago, and they beat us. But guess what? This is our house, and we're going to return the favor. Send them back to the island with a loss.
Exactly. We need this win tonight, right?
That's what we're hoping for.
That's what we're hoping for. I'm betting on it. We do have a lot of kids in the stands tonight. Who's here tonight?
Oh, yeah. Let's give some shout-outs here to the East York Eagles.
Yay.
That's right.
Who else do we have?
We got
Bam,
the
bam.
Phoenix, the Guelph Phoenix,
Nice.
holding a championship trophy in their hands. That looks pretty shiny.
Nice, nice, nice. Who else do we have?
And then we have our halftime show. We're going to have the Mississauga Jaguars playing a little intra-squad game at halftime, so stay in your seats for that one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But even before we sit down for our seats courtside, because I love watching a game courtside, let's give it up for our resident DJ over there,
DJ Bubs. Take it away, Bubsy.
For tonight's game, presented to you by Island Store, who are taking on your Mississauga Power. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem. Performing the anthem for us this evening, please welcome Aviv Kohana to center court.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all with glowing hearts, we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Enjoy the game.
Thank you, Abby. Abby Crawl is a 5 or 8-year-old singer and actor. She's been in numerous film, television, and music theater productions. And is currently playing the role of Beth in music
Back to your bodyguard there.
a number of television
doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard. Whether it's the beat of the mic, he feels so unlike everybody else, alone. In spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go. 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
pretty good in transition too. One of the finest finishers in the game.
Silky smooth around the rim. Mike Martin now. Zeglinski. Guarded by Garland. 10 on the shot clock. Pick comes. Martin. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up the 3, no good. Evans, rebound, kicks it back to Martin. Martin slows it down, gives it to Zeglinski.
Well, Martin had the mismatch with Garland on him, but because the shot clock was winding down, he had to pull up, which was good for the Power.
Finds Martin, who uses that mismatch to his advantage.
Well, the Power didn't switch back on defense after the long rebound, and again, Island taking advantage.
Alley-oop to Capers, who gets a tough finish and the harm.
Well, it's all Garland and Capers here tonight. Garland with a sweet lob pass to Capers. Catches it, gathers in the air, finishes off the glass while getting pushed on the back.
Team's out and running early. Looks like they're gonna have some fun tonight. Capers. It's good to get Capers engaged early because he's someone who brings a lot of attitude and a lot of energy into the game. And if he's very engaged, you're gonna get a great game out of him.
Well, for me, Capers is the X factor. He loves to get defensive rebounds and get out and run on his own. I know you like to find the point guard, but Capers is capable ball handler, and when he gets out in transition with those long arms, he can finish.
Warren Ward picks up a foul. Coach Kyle Julius, maybe not necessarily agreeing, but
We have a shout out to Kyle Julius' outfit today, wearing the blue slacks just like yourself, Jeremy. Both of you guys looking sharp tonight.
we gotta look good, you know? 8-4 Power lead after that made basket.
Well, I like the energy so far from Mississauga. That's always the question mark coming into these games. What Power team is going to show up? The one that's doing exactly what Coach Julius says, or the other one that's kind of lethargic? In the last game, they were ready to play, and they came away with a W.
Cooper, his shot rolls off the rim. Storm trying to cut into the deficit. Evans tries to get it to Zeglinski, does, brings it back out, had a chance, finds O'Corey for 3, that is strong. Evans pokes it to Martin. Martin will slow it down, get it back in the point guard's hand.
That's 2 offensive rebounds right now for Evans. Cooper has to do a better job of putting a body on him.
Robinson puts it off his own foot. Garland finds it, he's got numbers, gives it to Ward. Ward glides to the rim, too strong, hits back iron.
I'm Warren Ward, I would have tried to throw that down. We saw him elevate, slam one home last game. He certainly got the hops.
Ward gets beaten there by Nick O'Corey, who lays it in.
Well, Nick O'Corey, he's just a straight scorer. That's what he does. Loves the big shot, loves the moments. You have to try to keep him in front of you.
O'Corey guarding Ward. A matchup we'll look from a lot tonight. Ward pulls up, his shot rolls out.
I like that shot though. Use the screen well, defense backed off, pull up, in and out.
Zeglinski trying to get it to
Nice
Martin.
pass.
Garland able to steal it and stay in bounds.
Got to get going now. Travis Relaford's open here on the wing.
Finds Relaford underneath, yes.
A little bit of a delayed fast break, but it worked, Jeremy. In transition, Mississauga with 6 quick points.
Foul on the Power, a non-shooting foul. Will be inbounded underneath the basket. Evans up top to Robinson. Tip to Zeglinski. High floater off the glass. Evans fighting for it. Relaford comes down with it. He's got Capers with him. Blocked by Martin. Late foul called on the way down.
I'm not sure about that call. I thought that was pretty good defense on a guy that can finish a number of ways while taking his 2 steps. Martin definitely not happy about that call. He let both referees that were in the vicinity know. And if he was Rasheed Wallace right now, he'd probably be yelling, "Ball don't lie," as Relaford misses his free throw.
Sheed was great for many things. That was definitely one of them. As Relaford splits the pair, 11-6 now for the Power. Martin, top of the key. Zaglinski. Guarded by Capers now after the switch. Evans has it up top, gives it to Garland.
Nice defense.
Or Martin, rather. Martin, his pass is tipped away by Capers, and Martin picks up another foul.
Well, the rotation from Mississauga was just exemplary on that play. Two guys rotated, and Martin's going to get hit with a technical foul here, as he didn't like that call, and that was enough after he complained the first time. But it was Capers that picked up the steal, but it was the rotation from Garland that caused that turnover. And now Warren Ward will go to the line trying to take advantage of the technical called on Martin, who's now got two quick ones and a tee.
Ward misses the technical free throw, and looks like he could be one of those nights for Warren Ward. All three of his shots are off. Power keep possession after the technical foul. Garland across midcourt. Into the game is Olu Famutimi. Garland pull up, yes.
Well, Jeremy, this play was so effective in Mississauga's last win. Garland is so capable off the dribble. When he gets a screen, he's got a number of options, and he usually makes the right decision. Did so on that play again. Breaking that losing streak. He had 26 and 7.
Relaford trying to get the fast break bucket. Maybe should have left it as it was just on the out of bounds line.
Relaford has just been a consummate pro here for Mississauga. His effort is never questioned.
The KU grad, Kansas University. Tough pass there by Warren Ward. Taken away by Brandon Robinson. Warren Ward off to a rough start tonight. Nick O'Corey flying to the rim. No foul called. Sounded like a bit of a hack from here.
Well, Paul Cooper did a good job trying to rotate over there on the drive by O'Corey, leaving the big man open, but Paul Cooper was able to intercept that pass attempt. Nevertheless, Island will inbound underneath the basket, left side.
Toot Rouse checks in for Garland. Robinson around the hard screen, knocks down the jumper.
We didn't see Rouch last game. Is that correct?
Very late in kind of garbage time minutes. This is the earliest we've seen Toot in a while.
He's been battling injuries all season. Love to see him shake off the rust here. Get off for Mississauga. Offensive foul here. Coach Julius telling Warren Ward to let Capers set the screen. I think Warren Ward went a little bit too early there, and that disrupts the flow of the play, the timing.
Famutimi. Zaglinski. 13-8 Power lead. 4 on the shot clock. O'Corey off the screen. Gets it off just in time.
Well, how many times have we seen that from Nick O'Corey?
Roush finds Cooper. Cooper with the slam! Brandon Robinson fouls Cooper on the way up. (15-10, 5:33 left to go here in the first.
Hey everybody, I am coming to center court with Brian from Flow 93.5. How you doing, Brian?
I'm doing beautiful, everyone. How's everyone's night?
So tonight we're giving away something, right?
Yep, we're giving away some courtside seats.
Courtside seats. How do I get courtside seats?
It's so easy. You just gotta come to our table. You send one text message. That's it.
One text message, that's it. Okay, so let's do this. Let's try and pick somebody. Let's make some noise. Ba 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 bam. And the winner is?
Winner is section 19, row C, seat 103, group of 3.
You got courtside seats. And now off to you, Scotty.
All right, thanks, Ebony. We have our contestant here, Matt. He's going to do a one-off free throw, do or die, for a chance to win a $100 Rogers gift certificate. So step up to that free throw line. Hey, free throw, not three-point. Making it harder on yourself. All right, man, do or die. Let's see what you got. Ah, almost. Unlucky, man. Nice shot, though. Nice try. Thanks for playing, Matt.
That's right. Thanks. Have a good one.
You too, man. Almost. Oh, we should have gave you a warm-up shot.
Defense.
No.
Widener and Garland going into the contact while on the layup. Not shying away from it because they're smaller players, but Widener making it work off the glass for 2.
That was the second overall pick, dish into the first overall pick there. Little 1-2 punch, one might say.
I like punch. Big punch guy.
Fruit punch is delicious. Full court press here. Trying to trap.
He's taking the shot clock down to 15 here.
Corey splits the D. Almost cocked it back for a huge jam. Evans steals it and then throws it down left-handed.
Evans missed one of those in warm-up. A monster soaring left-handed jam. Back rim all the way into the other side of the court. That time, not so much.
Roush, Relaford, 3, no. Rebound Rush.
20-12 power lead here. 4:12 to go, Jeremy. I like the start despite the turnover in the last play.
Rush battling for his own rebound, blocked by Cooper. Widener finds the loose ball. Tanubi thought about going inside to Relaford, instead kicks to Roush. Roush decides to slow it down. The experience on the floor, pull up, yes.
Well, that's a good sign for Mississauga. Toot Roush doing what he's capable of, doing what he's known for. Coming off screens, burying jumpers.
10-point lead for the Power, and checks Cordell Genty.
Jeremy, it's my only problem so far with Mississauga. It's, again, the second chance opportunities that the Island continue to get on the offensive glass. You know, if you're lacking size, which Paul Cooper isn't, but some of his teammates on the floor are right now, all it takes is just a little extra effort. Finding a guy and helping each other out. And again, it's another offensive rebound leading to an open three. Power getting lucky.
Okori's three rims out. Newbie has it now. Relaford, now Roush. Roush calling a play. Julius wants it to go through Cooper. Hands off to Newbie. Under 10 on the shot clock. Newbie, high off the glass, rims out.
He got bumped on the way up too, Jeremy. No call.
Okori, cross court. Corner. No basket, out of bounds.
But Jeremy, you see that 3-4 times a game sometimes. Just having the wherewithal to know where you are in the court, but you know it does get a little tight on that baseline.
Widener puts up the tray, short. Rebound, Rashad Wack. Wack blocked by Brian Oliver. Coming all the way back. Widener to Relaford, too close to the body. Right idea with the bounce pass. Wack, his triple short. Saved by Oliver. Almost traveled. Gets it to Roush. Roush, Relaford, 10 on the shot clock. Drives. Fouled by Wack.
No,
Sorry, fouled by Nick Okori.
Okori swiped his hand in there as Relaford took his steps. Thought it was pretty good on the ball defense, but Okori felt like he had a step, so he had to do something about it.
Relaford hits his first.
23-12 now, 2:07 to go. No Omar Strong yet in this game, Jeremy. 5 threes a game this guy puts up. 19 points, second in the league in scoring.
Relaford hits both. He's 75% from the free throw line for this season. Are you a little surprised not to see Strong at this point of the game?
Well, you know what? Coach is going with something different here. He didn't have Jabs Newby for most of the game last time until late, and he provided a spark. So I think he's rewarding Newby, and Newby so far has done nothing to warrant being subbed out of this one. In fact, him and Rouch very active on the defensive pressure here.
Now, we haven't really seen this type of lineup or this type of energy on the defense. Is this something you think he sees against the Storm, or something that he might be looking to create and roll with from here on out?
They're one of their most athletic lineups on the floor right now, with the exception of Capers not on the floor. But Oliver and Relaford can shoot the ball as well. So you got your 3 guards that can shoot, and then your 4 and 5 can let it fly.
Oliver with the dime from Relaford.
Oliver making me look good here. Calling out the shooters just as they bury it.
27-14 here in the first. 1:25 to go. Robinson spins and nails it. Newby right down the court. Widener back to Newby. Widener seems like he's trying to get too fancy, too cheeky with the passes.
Absolutely, just trying to do a little bit too much. Now you're going to see Omar Strong check in for Widener, who's turned it over twice now in the last 3 possessions. Both times trying to make a difficult pass a little bit more complicated. He's got to trust his own instincts, his own shot, try to take it to the hole.
Omar Strong will check in now for Widener. So you're taking off a 3-point specialist for an even better 3-point specialist. Whack, dishes. Famutimi, his shot's off, rebound Oliver.
Well, that's the kind of battling you want to see on the defensive glass, and there's the great pass. Just wasn't able to handle it with Travis Relaford.
Oliver back. Whack doesn't care. Makes the tough bucket.
Whack took the hack, you could say. And then he finished.
Hack-a-whack.
Whack can play. I like his energy so far. He's wearing Sweet pair of kicks as well, if I do say so myself. The bright orange and fluorescent yellow.
Whack completes the 3-point play. I'm just going to say it. I'm a big fan of this guy's last name.
You can say it.
Toot Roush. Newbie comes flying in. Out of bounds. It'll be black ball. What a play by Jabs Newbie.
Well, Jabs Newbie's energy is unparalleled right now for Mississauga. He's everywhere on the basketball court. Come to feed off that and get him the ball here.
Relaford drives baseline, and it works.
Oh, just a sneaky play from Travis Relaford. Called for the screen on the left side, and just as the screen was about to get set, he dove right. Snuck in around the defense. Soft
Roush
off the glass.
Almost tipping it on the other side of half. 10 on the shot clock, 18 on the game clock. Ooh. Foul on Jabs Newbie.
I like that defense. He just got his hand a little bit too tied up into the body. But I like the aggressiveness so far from Jabs Newbie. He's playing his way to more minutes.
Out of bounds, it'll be power ball.
Again, Newbie using his feet, get in front of the drive, causing the offensive player to just dribble it off his knee.
8 left in the quarter. Oliver trying to get it to Strong, who lays it in.
Oh my God, a two-pointer. Omar Strong, you just don't see that every day.
Those do not happen often, but it did at the end of the quarter. And after 1 quarter of play, Power lead 31-19.
At the basketball court, the fastest is the winner. Everyone wants the opponent only to see one's back. Equipped with TP9, peak gradient acceleration technology. Freely break through the opponent's defense. Control the court with the speed. Now, pick up the ball, equipped with TP9, with the speed, get all the court. TP9, quickness. I can play, peak.
Looking in the mirror, what you think? I can have any drink that's on the shelf, but I'm smart, so I gotta drink the pink.
Growing up in Toronto, following the footsteps of my family and all those that came before me, I learned the importance of staying grounded, to never forget where you came from, no matter how far you go. Drink the pink.
Drink the pink.
Pass from Oliver, unable to control. What did you like out of that first quarter from the Power?
Well, I like the energy and the effort, first of all, from Mississauga. Sometimes you just don't know what you're going to get from them defensively. Now, their defensive rebounding wasn't spectacular by any stretch of the imagination, but their on-the-ball pressure was great, and that is the first line of defense, and that started with Jabs Newbie.
Relaford knocks the ball out of bounds. It'll remain Storm ball as he will inbound underneath the Power basket. They have 16 on the shot clock.
And of course, Travis Relaford was his steady self, 7 points in the opening quarter.
Whack lines up the triple and drills it. Garland. Oliver for 3. No, strong rebound. Newbie comes flying in. Robinson's the one who comes down with it. Robinson 6th in the NBL in scoring. Wax passes too far for Evans. Garland to Newby. One dribble. Shots off.
Just unlucky on that play. I liked how he took it strong off the bounce there, down low. The other option was Omar Strong spotting up on the left wing.
Robinson, his shot's off. Oliver's there to pick it up.
I'm not happy about the Island Storm's entry passes. So twice they've just thrown it way out of the vicinity of the player they were hoping for.
Pass by Garland to find Relaford under the basket. 33-22, 11-point lead. Oliver battling Evans inside. Evans has the size advantage.
That's offensive.
Offensive
right there.
foul. Pulling the chair out.
Well, he also stuck his arm out, tried to push him back, tried to make him pull the chair out. Martin's going to check back into this game after picking up 2 quick ones. 3 quick ones, I should say. Another correction, 2 quick ones and a technical. Of course, the technical does not
He's
count.
picked up a lot of fouls.
Yeah, he's been fouling all over the game
And
today.
he's not happy about it either. Garland takes it between the D splits, kicks it back out.
Playing a zone here. I don't think you want to play a zone against a guy like Omar Strong, who had 11 threes the last time these two teams met, 44 points.
Robinson left open, tries to Euro step and gets his floater to drop.
I like the composure from Robinson on the offensive end. Former power player, nice pass.
Garland dishing to Capers underneath.
They went back to man, but still a confusion here on who to pick up, leading to an open Capers down low.
Martin swings, rush. Pulls up for 3. Martin battling underneath for the rebound, fouled by Oliver.
Now, I like the effort from Oliver down low, but he's not boxing out properly, I'll say. You know, he's kind of trying to hold him off with one arm. You got to get your butt down and box him out. That's the only way you can push these bigger guys. Like Evans is a monstrous man. He's 6'11", 250. Guy needs to be pushed with the biggest, strongest part of your body.
Robinson curling off the glass, yes. Robinson can score.
What a pass. Good D. Evans, sensational D there, not jumping when Paul Cooper had the ball underneath. Caused Cooper to hesitate. Ball goes in and out, and then out of bounds. Charge to Mississauga. Island coming back with it. Down 9.
Zablinski back up top to Robinson. Robinson has 8. Dishes to Evans. Evans. His shot no good. Capers with the rebound. Power have numbers. Ward thought about the 3. Strong has it now. Gets the high screen. To Capers. Garland. Gets another screen. Pull up 3. No. Knocked out of bounds. Power ball. Fresh shot clock.
Well, I like the action offensively for Mississauga. Multiple screens, guys popping up, leading to a fairly open shot. I thought the Island did a great job switching and contesting those drives and shots.
Cooper gives it to Ward. 15 on the shot clock. Back inside to Cooper. Working on Evans. Trying to go baseline. Calls for a travel.
Well, Evans is just tough to maneuver around that guy down low.
Didn't really seem like anyone on the power gave Cooper an option for an outlet.
No, absolutely not. They were kind of standing there when he got the when he had the ball outside the three-point line. It wasn't until Warren Ward double backed for Cooper to drop back down to the post. That's
Capers does a great job on Mike Martin. Sends that wall out of bounds.
I just love Capers' energy defensively. Never backs down from anyone. He's giving up considerable weight to Martin here. He's a fighter. The good thing about Capers is he takes a shot from Evans and he's down.
Kicks out to Robinson. Yes. Roush across midcourt, guarded by O'Corey. Capers. No good.
Well, Coach Julius is going to want a timeout the next time his team touches the ball. Not happy with his offensive sets here.
Evans, Martin for three, no. Strong with the rebound. Strong being watched heavily with only 2 points to show so
Well,
far.
I think they know. The last time he torched them. He's played 5 minutes here, hasn't had a look at a three.
Roush for three.
Well, just such a pleasant sight, I'm sure, for Coach Julius to see one of their big recruits this year. Feeling good, making shots.
Foul underneath the basket. Paul Cooper called for a hold. 38-29 Power lead, 7:01 left to go here in the first half.
Yeah, man. What's up, Power fans? It's time for the Samsung Galaxy Challenge. I'll show you how it's done. It's time. Think you can beat me?
All right, you know how it's done now. We got Michael, we got Christopher. When I say go, you go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, both make the layup with ease. Oh, free throws clunking. Oh, one with the free throw. He just needs a three-pointer now. Keep going, Chris. Oh, he nails it! I love it, buddy. Good job. Nice shooting, man. Hey, Christopher. Good job, Christopher. Let's hear it for our contestants. Woo! Good, man. I love the celly.
Storm inbounding the ball. Zablinski up top to Mike Martin. Robinson in the corner. Won't matter because a foul on Nick Evans.
Well, I'm
Wardell
sure,
Genty will check in for Evans.
I'm sure Coach Julius in that timeout is going to address the turnovers. 9 turnovers for Mississauga here in the first 17 minutes of this ball game. Too many. When your turnovers and your assists equal each other, not a good sign. They're just lucky to have this 9-point lead.
O'Corey. Zablinski. 3. No. Rebound. Strong comes down with it. Finds Capers. Capers. Flips to Roush. Battle for the rebound. Ward. Stripped on the way up.
I know
Robinson
Mississauga
trying to stay in bounds. O'Corey somehow gets that to Zaglinski. Dishes to Martin. And he's fouled by Roush.
A tough break for Mississauga. I know they didn't come back come down with a bucket on that last play, but I liked the communication there from Rouch and Capers. Capers took the ball on the wing, and you heard Rouch yelling, "Trailer." Capers just dropped it off behind him. Led to that open three from Rouch, which just didn't go down. This team's starting to come together, starting to believe in each other, where they're going to be on the floor offensively and defensively. 5 offensive rebounds here for the Storm, but I haven't seen any in the last 4 minutes other than the one that just happened after the free throw.
Trade deadline is looming. What type of pieces are you looking for to add if you're manager of Mississauga Power?
Well, first of all, that's continuation at his finest there. Nick Okori took his steps at the three-point line, got fouled, made the bucket. He'll go to the line, but I mean, Mississauga right now, I like the roster. It hurts them that Allison is out because I think he plays a big role in setting screens, hitting free throws, just doing the little things on the court. Paul Cooper's improving. They could use another big, someone that you could give the ball into and demand a double team maybe, but you know what, then you got to give up somebody like Warren Ward or Toot Rouch, and I'm just not ready to do that because I like the athleticism that Mississauga is showing. Rocket has just been suspended and since cut. So this team has, they can come together here. They've brought in a new group of guys. You got Jabs Newby, who's new, who's played well off the bench. Rutherford's been steady all season. When Capers is not in foul trouble, he's as effective as anybody. And Warren Moore is just a fantastic signing. The GG's second all-time leading scorer. CIS All-Canadian.
40-33, 7-point lead now for the Power. And a team that continues to make moves and tinker with the roster, trying to find the right combination. And as well as a team can play, wins are the final factor, as Okori shows some of the flashes he did when he was here. 5-point game.
Well, Nick Okori had 31 in his original return to Mississauga. Of course, he had many big shots here when he played for the Power.
Ward knocks down his first jumper of the game.
Well, that's good. His first 2 were in and out, and you didn't want him to get discouraged. You want him to keep being aggressive.
Martin makes it over Ward.
Well, just completely outsized down low when he's got to guard Martin. Power have to do a better job of rotating back, getting back, and then rotating to the right man.
Roush trying to get into the hands of Omar Strong.
Those are the kind of turnovers that just drive coaches nuts. There's just no need for them. I know that's the first time Rouch has done that here tonight. He's played a strong game, but completely unnecessary.
Mike Martin getting inside. 3-point game. Relaford. Top of the key. Puts it up. Yes, gets that to drop.
So difficult. You think he's going to do the up and under. You think he's going to do the fade. He ends up faking the fade, doing the sideways fade up and under. Not even sure that's a move. He did it.
Martin has been a beast down low the last few trips up the court.
Well, he is a big man. 6'8", 235 from Chicago, Illinois. Played at Chicago State.
Ward. That one spills out.
Well, Ward trying to front him, and Martin just shoves him out of the way. This time gets called for the carry. But that is a mismatch. And Coach Julius will do something about it here. Paul Cooper checks back into the game, as does Oliver.
Three-point lead. Smallest it's been this half. Mike Martin picks up another foul. That'll be his fourth.
Well, that's just, you don't want to see that if you're Island. You know,
4 fouls in the first half is impressive.
Arguably their best player here tonight. He's got 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists.
Oliver, open look for 3. Relaford trying to come away with the steal. Instead, he's called for a foul. Offensive foul called on Nick O'Corey, shoving Omar Strong, and now a technical on Nick O'Corey. Actually looked like he pushed the ref.
Well, he handed him the ball a little bit emphatically.
So Omar Strong will be at the line.
I'm not going to lie to you. Head coach Joe Salerno for Island is very, very close to getting teed up.
Power will get the ball back.
He is not hesitant about what he thinks of the refereeing here tonight. He just came over to the scorer's table, emphatically asked, what are the total team fouls this half? Obviously, believing that it's heavily in favor of Mississauga.
Robinson, count it. What a difficult shot. Robinson now with 13. Well, the fouls are pretty even. 13 to, well, now 13 apiece. It's Robinson, sorry, 14-13 now are the fouls.
In favor of who?
Storm have 14.
Okay, so that's not...
So coach is not wrong. Omar Strong.
Whoa!
A dirty, dirty 3.
Shout out to those watching online wondering what happened to Omar Strong the last time these two teams played. He had 11 threes. Well, there's your evidence. Little shake and bake and making. Just made that up. I'm not sure if that makes any sense.
Sounded good. 48-43 Power lead. 2:30 left to go here in the first half. Island Storm visiting for the one time this season. Strong trying to get open. He's feeling it now. You can see he's got a little more of a pep in his step.
Well, O'Corey as well, after getting called for that technical, his defense was so strong that it pushed Omar Strong out.
Roush!
Every time Roush puts it up and it goes to the bottom of that, I'm sure his confidence is just getting higher and higher each time.
Nick O'Corey with the quick response.
You don't want to get into a shooting war with Nick O'Corey, unless you're Omar Strong, of course. I think I'd take Omar Strong on that one, but it would be tough.
Nick O'Corey, take him in the dunk contest, though. Take him in the dunk contest. Some of the dunks we saw from him last season. Evans, long 2, yes.
Well, Evans has had a strong half. I mean, he's imposed his will physically. He's made the defense play him, kept them honest on the defensive glass.
Strong, pull up 2, yes! Omar Strong's made as many 2-point field goals tonight as I've seen him make all season. With 2.
I don't think he's made more than 2 2-point field goals in any one game. He lives in the land beyond.
Let alone a layup.
Absolutely.
Evans, stolen by Oliver.
Terrific heads-up play from Oliver.
Strong,
no,
transition 3,
that.
oh my!
Is there anybody better in the league that could score quicker than Omar Strong?
Omar Strong with the outrageous 3. 8
quick ones from Omar Strong. You asked, and he shall
Offensive
deliver.
foul called. Olufem Utimi. Momentum fully in Mississauga's favor.
Salerno letting the ref have another earful.
He's got to be
believe
careful.
it's
They'll pick up
just-
a third technical foul on the team. Oliver, quick three. Buckets!
Well, when Oliver's in rhythm, he'll knock it down. It's just getting to him when he's in rhythm.
What once, not even a minute ago, was a 3-point game is now an 11-point lead for the Power.
And just a quick shot there, turnaround. I know we've seen Okori make that. But I think his coach would like to see him settle down there, using a little bit more time on the possession here. Instead, giving Mississauga the final shot.
1 second differentiate the shot clock and game clock.
No.
Strong, short, Relaford. Not fouled.
Well, he was fouled. They just didn't call it.
There's the distinction. 0.6 seconds left.
Where's Derek Fisher?
Time for a shot.
Where's Ralph Sampson? Bring him in.
Underneath to Relaford. Yes! Count it! Off the inbound.
And Julius is fired up. I love it.
What a finish to the quarter for the Power. 61-48. They take it into the break.
The only bad news I'm seeing, it looks like Capers is limping a little bit. Do you see that?
Say thank you. I gotta introduce you to the macaron guy.
All right. Now let's welcome our sideline reporter, Natalie Stoverman, who is with Toot Rouch.
Thank you, Devin. Toot, that's one way to end the first half. What do you like so far that the team's been able to do?
Just our energy. Everybody's playing with a lot of energy, and it's rubbing off on us. We're getting easy buckets, so it makes it easier to play.
Omar's hot, but what about Coop and Cape? Just being able to reduce the amount of momentum that the Storm have been able to gain.
I mean, we're undersized already, but so we rely heavily on those guys to do a job on the glass. I mean, they play with all their hearts every game and give us a chance to even get the ball and go. So they're huge for us, totally vital.
Awesome. And are you satisfied with the way the team has been able to shut down some of PEI's quick transition?
Actually, we're trying to speed them up a little bit. I don't think they're used to playing that fast. So we got a lot of bodies that we can use. We're trying to speed it up, get them a little bit tired. And I think you can see it. They're missing some shots short. So see if it keeps working out in the second half.
Awesome. Attaboy Toot. We'll see you in the second half. Yeah. Fans, in honor of Teacher Appreciation Day, Jabs and Warren Ward went back to school. Check it out on the video board.
Basketball court, the fastest is the winner. Everyone wants the opponent only to see one's back. Equipped with TP9, peak gradient acceleration technology. Freely break through the opponent's defense. Control the court with the speed. Pick up the ball, equipped with TP9, with the speed, get all the court. TP9, quickness. I can play, peak.
Drink the pink.
Running out of breath, going up and down the steps. Even when you wanna stop and you looking at the clock, you ain't gotta take a rest. Going at it with the best. You in the big league, that's a test. Welcome to the real world, push it to the limit, buy your cellar, do the rest. Got my head above the sink, looking in the mirror, what you think? I could have any drink that's on the shelf, but I'm smart, so I gotta drink the pink. Got my head above the sink, looking in the mirror, what you think? I could have any drink that's on the shelf, but I'm smart, so I gotta drink the pink.
Growing up in Toronto, following the footsteps of my family and all those that came before me, I learned the importance of staying grounded, to never forget where you came from, no matter how far you go. Drink the pink.
Equipped with TP9 peak gradient acceleration technology. Freely break through the opponent's defense. Control the court with the speed. Now, pick up the ball, equipped with TP9 with the speed, get all the court. TP9, quickness. I can play. Peak.
Looking in the mirror, what you think? I can have any drink that's on the shelf, but I'm smart, so I gotta drink the pink.
Growing up in Toronto, following the footsteps of my family and all those that came before me, I learned the importance of staying grounded, to never forget where you came from, no matter how far you go. Drink the pink.
Drink the pink.
Scotty on the scene. I'm down here at the power outlet. If you guys want to look like me with your power gear, well then come on down and check it out. We got sweaters, toques, we got a snapback, some long sleeve shirts, t-shirts, we got everything. So come down, give it a look, and you'd be cool like me. I know, I'm not really cool. And with that said, we got 4 games left this season before we head into the playoffs. So make sure you get your season, or not your season tickets, a little late for that. Make sure you get your flex packs now, or even a single game ticket. Hopefully we see you out at the Hershey Center again soon. Thank you. Ridiculous. Oh, poutine? Fuck's sakes. They just throw you to the fucking wolves.
It's how it's how things like.
(61-48) power lead at the break. Jeremy Pearl, Randy Urban, 61 points in the first half. A pretty strong opening frame.
Well, they did it shooting 56%, 23 of 41, 6 of 13 from downtown, made 9 of 12 free throws, 61 points, Jeremy. 7 steals, they were active defensively, 16 assists on their 23 makes. Not a bad percentage. And they cut the turnovers down as well.
Nick Evans with the slam to start the half.
2 badunka-dunks for Nick Evans here tonight. Guy's a big man.
That stops a 10-0 run that ended the first half. Garland flips it up. Cooper swats it back out. Kick to Ward. He steps in, tries to get it to Relaford.
Well, Ward should have taken that 3, first of all. So Relaford was kind of shading back on defense when he made that move. Wasn't in position.
Robinson.
Jeremy, I like the Powers' activity defensively in the first half. You know, they got a lot of good situations when they were pressuring the ball, denying the inbound pass. So I'd like to see a little more of that here in the third quarter, just so they don't take the foot off the gas.
Capers, who was seen limping into the locker room, is back with the starting lineup here to start the second half. Ward.
Just an aggressive move from Warren Ward. Imposed his will there on the defense. Driving left, finishing with the right hand.
Zeglinski guarded by Garland. Screen coming, Martin, who has 4 fouls. Evans, that's good.
Well, Nick Evans is a player, folks. Got 8 points in this game, 4 rebounds.
Ward for 3, yes! His first triple of the night.
Well, there is an adjustment playing with the starting unit versus coming off the bench. When you come off the bench, you're really looked at to provide a scoring punch, and Warren Ward did that. He put up 26 points per game in his 2 bench roll games. Coach thought it was good enough for him to start here as he takes it all the way, getting fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Warren Ward.
Coming out motivated.
Absolutely.
Quiet first half, only 2 of 5 or 4 points. 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Was the one technical.
Quick sub here as Paul Cooper takes a seat on the bench. Interesting. Coach Julius immediately embraces him, effectively telling him, I would assume, I love what you're doing here, I love what you're doing there, but you got to do this on this play. I need you to be everywhere I tell you. You know, you want guys to be focused completely throughout the game. You know, these guys are too athletic. They're too good to, you know, to give them an inch.
Ward with the steal! And his layup doesn't fall.
Well, Warren Ward, as good as he's had here to start the third, he's had some unlucky bounces around the rim here today. He could have a lot more.
Could easily be in double digits.
Absolutely,
at this
he's
point.
only got 7 right now.
Block called on Oliver. Martin lucky, that could have been his 5th.
Well, Martin, I mean, when this guy's on the floor, he's a scoring machine. He had 11 points in the first half in 11 minutes. But the key is being on the floor. 4 fouls in the first half. Looked like it could have been a charge, though, but Julius actually agreeing with the call, saying Oliver's got to just have his hands up rather than getting tangled up there with Martin. Confusion as to whether the basket counts, and it does count. Martin sitting at the foul line for, it seems like an eternity here. He's trying to make his free throw. That's all he wants to do.
Oliver picked up.
Take a free throw.
Oliver picked up his 3rd on the process. Martin completes a 3-point play. 68-57 early goings here in the second half. Garland dishes to Cooper underneath. Tons of bodies there. Whack. Zeglinski having to avoid Capers. Capers doing enough to alter the shot.
Well, that's what he gives you when he's on the court defensively.
Ward.
And then, of course, Capers can finish any which way you want him to.
Surprised there wasn't a foul called on Ward going to the rim. Robinson, what a move. Puts it over Cooper. Garland. Little press there from Zaglinski.
This is a big lineup that Island puts out there with Evans and Mike Martin. Martin 6'8", 235. Evans 6'11", 250. Really right now, Mississauga can only contend size-wise with Paul Cooper, 6'9", 250 himself. So that means Capers has to guard someone much heavier.
Robinson drains the fadeaway three.
Well, Robinson had a strong first half. 13 points in the first half. He's now got 16. And plus 2 more. He's got 18 here in the game. Coming off a 24-10 outing. The former Oshawa Power putting on a show for his ex-squad.
8-point game after the Robinson three. Offensive foul called on the Power.
This game is still hanging in the balance, Jeremy. Mississauga's got to keep doing what got them to this point, and that's activity on the defensive end, pushing the ball. Look, when Island puts out guys that are that size, you want to get them running back. You want to get them winded. You know, part of the reason Martin's committing fouls is probably because he could be tired.
He makes them both. Just like that, it's only a 6-point game. Roush, pull up, no, fighting for it. Cooper hits the deck, Zaglinski finds it. He's got numbers, Robinson takes it right out, Roush.
Well, Robinson is a nice player.
Give him 20.
Wow, that was a tough finish in transition. All right, Omar Strong coming to the scorer's table, taking off his gloves. See if the hands are still hot. A flurry of points here to close out the second quarter from Omar Strong. This game is now closer than Mississauga wants. 4 points, 7:37 to go in the third.
Whack. Martin, Zaglinski. Evans got it by Cooper. The double team came for a second. The hook drops.
Well, I just don't know why more big men in the league, in any league, don't have that move. It's so simple. It's a dribble, push your man off, rise up with a little hook shot. Virtually unguardable, but you just don't see it that often.
Relaford passing to the official. Luckily, Ward was there. Ward has it stolen. Zaglinski cuts between two defenders. This game's tied at 70. Newbie, step in for Ward.
Well, instead of a timeout here, Coach Julius is electing to go with a substitution, jabs Newbie. It was, you know, if you remember in that first half, it was Newbie and Rouch who's on the floor together that caused so much confusion defensively. Nice pass.
Foul inside. Nick Evans, I believe. Correction, the foul is on Brandon Robinson, 15. Roush will inbound, he finds Cooper. Newbie comes off a screen. Strong gets open for three. Whack closes that window quickly. 5 on the shot clock. Strong dribbles off everyone's feet. It'll go out of bounds off Omar Strong. And the Storm have a chance to take the lead for the first time tonight.
Well, when a guy's playing you that tight, Jeremy, you don't need that many jabs. You just got to go. Just put the onus on him to try to move his feet and get in front of you defensively. Most times, especially if you're Omar Strong, they're not going to be able to keep up, or they're going to foul you. That's a
Martin.
travel.
A foul called on Travis Relaford.
Well, I guess the foul caused the travel. I would agree with that. Relaford doesn't.
22-9 is the score in this quarter.
Well, Island just came out a little bit more possessed, I'll say.
That somehow doesn't fall.
Well, he looked like he tried to dunk it from the ground.
Roush crosses midcourt. The Storm are energized.
Oh, absolutely, Jeremy. You just see it. Evans barking at the players, clapping his hands.
Roush with a huge three.
Nice answer. I like that.
And we've seen this power team come out flat in second half. So whether it's the third quarter or fourth quarter, this isn't unexpected. This isn't uncharted territory. And they need a bucket like that from Roush to keep them mentally in the game.
And that's why I think Julius went with the substitutions as early as he did. He knew that he got a lot of energy out of Rouch and Newby in the first half, so he wants to try to replicate that here. Rouch with 11. So nice bounce back game for him as he goes to the line. He's going to get 2 freebies here now as well. Tied at 73, 5:21 to go.
Foul is on Zaglinski. 73-73 midway through the third. You're watching Power Basketball.
All right, we've already given away 1 Samsung phone today. Can we make it 2? We got Nicholas here, our lucky contestant. Let's hear it for Nicholas. Come on, guys. A little support for our contestants. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Nicholas. I explained the rules. All right, deal or no deal. 4 cases, 4 beautiful ladies holding them. You pick 1 case, that case remains closed. You pick a second case, you see what the prize is, and then you decide, do I take that prize and run, or do I test my luck with the hidden case? And the hidden case could be anything. It could be a boat. So with that said, what's your first pick going to be?
I'm going with 3. 3.
All right, number 3. We'll let her just stay there for a little bit. Now you still have a second pick. What's it going to be?
1.
All right, number 1. You can step forward and reveal that prize. What is it? It's the hug. So I can either give you a hug right now. Me and Pao, we can give you a hug, or you could go with your first choice, number 3. What's it going to be?
I'll go with 3.
You want the hug? All right, fine. Number 3. Whoa, it's the phone! Again! Nice. What was in number 4? The mini basketball. What was in? And the t-shirt. Hey, good job, man. How do you feel?
So good. I got a phone.
Hey, let's hear it for Nicholas. Come on. Hey, good job, buddy. Woo!
Roush at the line, shooting 2 after the foul on Zaglinski. 73-73, midway through the third quarter. Roush splits the pair, giving the Power a 1-point lead.
Great bounce back game from Rouch. 12 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, just 2 turnovers. An activity like that. I know they got called for the foul, but that's going to be 4 on Relaford. He'll have a seat as Oliver will check back into the game.
So Relaford checks out with 4. Oliver will step in. Oliver's got 3 himself. Rush nails the triple, giving the Storm the first lead of the game.
23 big points for Rush. Excuse me. That's my mistake. Just 3. Mixed him up with Robinson. That's my bad.
Roush trying to go inside to Cooper. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll be power ball with 4:44, down by 2.
In my defense, he made that like he had made 23.
It was a smooth-looking J.
It was a smooth J.
Strong trying to get open, puts up the three. Yes!
I mean, Jeremy, he needs such little space.
He doesn't need space.
That's true. There
Hand in his face and he'll just drain it on you.
There might be a new Newton law because of Omar Strong's three-point shooting.
Robinson's shot falls out. Newby running the length of the court. Roush, three. Coach
I'm
Julius
not
got
sure why he got called for a travel there. That's just a catch in rhythm. You're entitled that, I believe. I mean, you see it every game. Players do far more.
The Power get it right back as a carry is called. Two interesting calls, but I guess ball doesn't lie, or it just calls that even out. Game of basketball. So many questions.
That's it. The calls just even out for sure. Get control of it here.
Roush trying to find Strong, who might pull from anywhere at this point. Right on cue.
Stupid.
My goodness.
Just stupid.
That's.
You can't even really comprehend what's happening here with Omar Strong. Wow.
It really doesn't matter where he is on the court.
No.
If there's a hand in his face, if there's two hands in his face.
And that was just great defense, too. They pushed him out 15 feet beyond the three-point line when he caught the ball.
Great response by Robinson.
That's 22 for Robinson.
There you go. Roush is in a rhythm. He's feeling it tonight.
15 points for Roush. This is the Roush we've all been waiting for.
This is the Roush at the beginning of the season when the
Right.
team started 3-0.
Right. It's amazing how much injuries can affect your confidence, your level of play. You know, when you can't move as fast, your muscles start to relax. You have fast twitch, you slow twitch muscle fibers, and if you're not executing those fast twitch muscle fibers consistently, they wear down, they forget. And if you're a step slow in this league, you're gonna get exposed, and Roush has battled back from
Robinson is feeling it. He's got 25. We might have a three-point showdown between these two teams right now. Roush for three. Yes! That's 6 threes in a row between the two teams.
This is fun to watch, folks. 86-81. It's got you on the edge of your seat if you're watching at home.
We might hit 100. We might hit 90 at least for each team by the end of this quarter. And it's not for a lack of defense. It's both teams are just in rhythm right now.
You're right. The energy and the effort is there, both teams defensively. Sometimes guys just make shots.
86-81 Power lead, 2:29 to go here in the third quarter. Billy Rush at the line.
Is Roush hurt? Did he get hurt? I think you leave him in until he misses at this point. Guy's on fuego, but hey, I'm not the coach. I got full confidence in Kyle Julius. He's done wonderful things with this squad here this season.
Jabs Newby right off the bench and give him a bucket.
Okay, clearly the coach knows something we don't. Jabs Newby, great play.
Cooper swinging for that block, just misses it. Robinson with a nice bucket in response. 3-point lead for the Power.
Well, that's 24, equaling his last game out point. 25. Robinson letting his former team know who he is, where he's at.
Under 2 remaining, 14 on the shot clock. Power have the ball up 3.
Jeremy, we're going to be in for an exciting fourth quarter here if this keeps up. Now with the Power, you just fear that the effort is going to be there.
Newby going up for that ball. Tipped away. Gets it to Cooper. Cooper pauses. Outlet pass to Zeglinski. Too far. He keeps it in. And it rolls out of bounds.
Well, that's just the luxury you have when you have the athleticism like Jabs Newby on the court. You can just throw it up there. He can grab it on an inbounds. Unfortunately, Paul Cooper wasn't able to capitalize. Julius lets him know.
Paul Cooper, the gentle touch at the rim.
He heeded his coach's warning. I think if he missed that, he was coming out of the game. Coop makes it a 90-85 ball game. 1:20
in the
to
third
go.
quarter. Ball knocked out of bounds by Cooper.
Well, the Island, they definitely lack scoring when Martin sits. Got to get him back in the game if you can. You don't want him to foul out, obviously, but he's got to play smart.
Whack, 3 on the shot clock, double dribble. Storm complaining that, I believe it was Jabs Newby, hit the ball and it shouldn't have been a double dribble. It was deflected. Instead, it's power ball with just a little over a minute left to go here in the third quarter.
I might have to agree with the coaching staff on that one for the Island.
Paul Cooper open underneath, under the basket, spins, and lays it in. Gets the bench off their feet.
Just sit down and let the big man work. Paul Cooper looked like he was going to pass that off as soon as didn't look comfortable with the ball at all. And all of a sudden you get a spin move and 2 from the big man.
Zemlinski, whack, pumps, steps, nails the jumper.
Omar Strong pointing to the coach. My bad, he knows. A little too jumpy there on defense. You got to control yourself.
About 4 seconds differentiate the shot clock and game clock. 15 on the shot clock. Garland holding it. Power running their set, trying to get Strong open. Garland holding, 5, lays it in! 4 seconds left. Whack, puts it up, no good!
Jeremy, the luxury of having a guy like Omar Strong on your team. Tyrone Garland can drive and the help just doesn't come because they can't leave him. And then he can put it up for 2.
94-87 power lead after 3.
Drink the pink.
What a thrilling third quarter. 94-87, Power lead it after 3. You look at the positive, your team scored 33 points. You look at the one negative, your team gave up almost 40 and 39 points to the Storm. Coming out of the break, that's not exactly what you're looking for from a coach.
No, I liked how they responded, though, to Island's pressure. And
They
their
bent,
scoring.
but they didn't break.
Absolutely. The game got tied, and you thought that Island was going to take the lead. Didn't happen. Power responded, weathered the storm, if you will, Jeremy.
Clever. I see what you did there.
It's way more where those came from.
But we've seen that from this Mississauga team where they have bent, but then they broke. And there was a resiliency in that quarter that we haven't seen from them in second halves where they are giving up the lead or it is close and they just kind of get left behind.
Well, part of the reason why that's not happening is because they're getting strong games out of all their guards. The guard play today has been spectacular, from Omar Strong to Jabs Moody to Toot Rouch. You know, it's anybody, and Garland made some big plays. So whoever's been out there has been effective.
Garland with it now, trying to go inside to Cooper, kicked out of bounds. And I think for me, the one play that stands out was that Toot Rouch 3 near the top of the three-point line. The run had kind of started and he kind of settled it down. He gave them the lead again.
Absolutely. The game's tied. You need somebody to make a big shot, almost like to say, okay, we're all right. We can still score the basketball. And after that, it was just buckets for them.
Both teams shooting nearly 60%, 59.3 for Mississauga, 57.3 for the Island Storm, but my goodness, what a bucket by Tyrone Garland. Taking the contact and adjusting.
Tyrone Garland. I just love the way this guy's playing.
Very composed.
Absolutely. And that's a great word for it, aggressively composed. You know, he's taking contact, putting the pressure on the defense, able to finish in transition, and able to finish with contact, which some guys can't do.
Robinson, he gives it to Rush, who hands it to Evans. Evans knocks that jumper down. .15 on the shot clock. Garland thought about the pull-up. Instead, will step his way through the lane.
He wanted that one back. He made his defender fall, stepped around the big man, and just overshot it. And Jeremy, going back to the play of the guard play, you've got Toot Rouch sitting on the bench right now with 18 and 6. I mean, that's the kind of game you're having. You got 97 points with a whole quarter to play.
It also shows the type of depth this team has when used correctly or when everyone is playing well. And we haven't really talked much about Warren Ward tonight.
Right,
and he's coming off a Player of the Week.
Right, and that's sort of a good coach will be able to manage those minutes. And Kyle Julius has done a great job with that today.
Tyrone Garland takes the charge. Foul on Mike Martin. And he will pick up his 5th foul.
Now the coach has a decision to make here. Do you leave him in? Try to bring him back for the last 5 minutes, or do you see if he can play through it knowing that you're a better team when he's on the floor, both offensively and defensively? And I think they're going to make a sub here.
Garland trying to go to Newby. Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside.
Relaford will re-enter the game as well. He's sitting on 4 fouls.
If you can believe it, Jeremy, 20 turnovers through 3 quarters for Mississauga, and they still had that lead. Offset by the Island Storm's 19.
Rush for 3. Yes, smooth, Jay. 3-point game. Offensive foul, I believe, called on Paul Cooper. Coach Kyle Julius is pulling his hair out after that call.
You don't want to do that. You want to keep that as long as you can.
Coach Julius and the ref having some words, a polite conversation.
Across the entire court.
But polite. Oh, Corey back. We haven't seen him in a while. We actually didn't see him really at all in that third quarter. Evans.
Wow.
What a pass and finish. Evans fouled.
This league never ceases to amaze me. That is just a beautiful pass. Exceptional finish from Evans. I tell you, he's had a great game for a big man. You don't see big men like that.
He's
so
got
many moves.
He's got 14 points, 6 of 8 shooting. I guess 7 of 9 now. He's got 4 rebounds, which actually seems kind of low. He gets that free throw to drop, so he's got 15, and he's tied the game up at 97.
Buckle up, folks. Warren Ward comes to the scores table. He will check in the next dead ball.
Garland, Oliver lines up the 3. Strong. Relaford picks it up. Garland has it again. He will take it. What a bucket.
The level of difficulty on that drive just amazes me. And he was able to finish with his back to the basket with his right hand, scoop shot, getting fouled. Gotta be kidding me.
He's got an interesting free throw routine as he looks to complete the 3-point play. Second he steps to the line, he's in the crowd just waiting for the ball.
I like it. I dig it. Whatever works, he buries it. I just got to give a shout out to the coaching staff, the front office staff for getting this guy in. Garland has been spectacular.
Nico Corey picks up the offensive foul. Omar Strong, that's 2 charges he's taken.
Absolutely. This guy is just locked in defensively. And you know what's key to that? It's beating the offensive player to the spot, and he's done that here tonight. You love when your scorers are engaged defensively. And that's 5 fouls now on Nick Corey.
That explains why we really didn't see him in the third. Omar Strong shows he's human. Misses his second 3 of the game. Rush. Loses the handle, goes right to Fam Utimi, who gives it right back to Nico Corey. Nico Corey drives, gets contact, no foul called, gets the basket to fall. Omar Strong almost had it stripped right away. 1-point game.
Corey was actually holding on to Strong's arm as he was driving.
Relaford puts his head down, scoops it, and he draws the foul.
Oh, the coach is not going to like this. Looked like Relaford had nowhere to go. Coach Joe Salermo is wondering why he's not getting that call on his end. And he is having a conversation with the ref that if I had Whisper 2000, I would be telling you every word.
Relaford gets them both to drop. 102.99, 8:14 remaining.
It drives coaches nuts, and I understand it when guys are falling and they just throw it up there and they get called for fouls.
Zaglinski, his 3 is long. Ward with the rebound. Garland, Strong, corner 3, no. Zaglinski has it, he's got numbers with him.
Well, Zaglinski got lucky there. He left
Robinson,
Omar Strong all alone.
He's got 30.
What a game this young man is having. Tied up at 102, 7:33 to go. Somebody please stop Robinson.
Garland, Oliver blocked by Evans, pops out to Ward. 8 on the shot clock. Working on Robinson, drives, spins, puts it up. How does that fall?
And he didn't get the call, and I like that he didn't get a call because it was just great defense, but sometimes better offense beats good defense.
Billy Rush, unlucky at the other end as that rolls out.
Gonna get a pick and roll here. Oh,
Garland fools him, dishes. Ward. Great ball movement. Relaford kicks to Garland. Can't stay in bounds. Nice pass by Garland as he was falling out of bounds.
I would have liked to see Garland go all the way there on that. He completely fooled the defense. He's done that a couple of times here tonight. The screen's coming. The defender anticipates it, turns his head for just a second, then he's gone. Gone the other direction. Completely doesn't use the screen. It's a beautiful play.
2-point lead for the Power. Under 7 to go. Famu Timi, his shot bounces out.
You need everybody clearing glass here down the stretch if you're Mississauga.
Garland guarded by Robinson. Robinson with 36 and 6. Looking at a triple-double.
Garland wants that one back. Had the open look on the Omar Strong screen. Screen rule defense been a little bit confused, I would say, for the Island Storm. Toot Rauch comes to the scorer's table with his 18 and 6. He will check in at the next dead ball. Under 6 to go here.
Robinson kicks. Evans. That rims out. Ward, another rebound. Headman's to Garland. Garland has numbers with him. Takes it. Glass rolls out. Knocked out of bounds. Storm ball. 5:44 remaining. Power up by 2. 104-102.
And a special birthday shout out goes to Egan, Colum, and Michael.
Here with the East York Eagles. Come on, louder.
Come on,
Let's go. Look
come
at
on.
these guys. Thank you, thank you.
And for your birthday, you can come here and celebrate with us, the Mississauga Power, right?
That's right. It's your birthday tomorrow, so aren't you celebrating
It is,
tonight?
it is. Sweet 16. And it was your birthday.
That's right. But enough of us.
I
Time
know.
to play
Let's
some
get it
musical
started.
chairs.
Let's go, guys.
Hit that music.
Hit it.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Wow, they don't look like a basketball team. Oh, that's more like it. Hey. No body contact.
Let's go.
Hey,
Let's
thanks
go.
for playing, man. Got it. Oh, shoot, you got one?
Back up again.
That's not bad.
Oh.
Judges.
Let's do this. One more. Come on. Get up,
All right,
guys.
last one.
Oh! Thank you so much for playing, and you are our winner.
I like your strategy there.
A back and forth affair. 104-102, 5:44 remaining. Coming down the stretch, what are your keys for either team?
Well, you got to get rebounds. Defensively, you got to stop the ball and get every rebound, especially on the defensive glass. You can't be giving up second chance points with 5 minutes to go in the game.
Robinson, he's short. Evans gets that rolls out, gets his own rebound, and the putback.
See, there you go. You give Evans 3 chances.
Great play by Zeglinski as he causes a travel.
Well, that was just the energy out of the timeout. Is completely switched now to the Island Storm. Evans, we were just talking about offensive rebounds. He gives me 2.
Rush, kicks. Long 2, knocked down by Fam Otumi. 106-104, quick 4 points. Or 6 points, rather.
Well, the Carleton product scored. Let's see if the Ottawa Gigi can answer.
Blocked by Evans. Robinson glides to the rim, gets the lucky roll. Just like that, it's 4-point deficit for the Power. Strong. Roush.
Well, the intensity is all on Island right now. They're the ones moving without the basketball. They're the ones pressuring on defense. They're the ones making life difficult for Omar Strong. He's going to get fouled here, though. Just a bit of a strange call, but again, it's
Been that kind of night.
Out of 80 feet away, so I can't say for certain. Paul Cooper checks back into the game. They need some size, trying to contend with Evans.
Ward puts up the deep three. That rims out. Evans comes down with it. That's about 5 rebounds in the last minute for Evans.
Oh, he's having himself quite a game.
Famutumi hits the three. 111-104.
Jeremy, what happened? 7-point game all of a sudden here in just a minute and a half. Power need to regroup defensively. Try to get something good here on this offensive possession.
Roush blocked by Rush.
Oh, Rush. 30 points. Score it. Keep mixing them up with Robinson.
Ward gets open, puts up the tray. Yes, gets that to fall.
Wow.
Big three.
Well, the deep one just before was in and out. This one coming off a screen, sets his feet and rises up. Beautiful looking jumper.
Power looking for a stop. Rush puts it on the deck, kicks.
Walked, he walked.
No basket, foul on the floor.
Wow, I think
that'll be Relaford's fourth.
Island's coach working over the refs all game finally paid off on that play. Although not much objection here from the Power players, so.
Garland checks in for Roush.
You know what? Tough to get back into rhythm when you come out, putting up 18 and 6. You sit down and then come back in when the intensity is that high with 5 minutes to go.
Robinson has 30. Beats Strong. Strong commits the foul.
Well, Strong just got beat plain and simple there on the drive, and there was no help whatsoever.
So Robinson will look to add to his game high 32.
Lots of time here though, Jeremy. 3:09 to go. Omar Strong could put up 20 in that time if he wants.
Omar Strong, 4 of 8 from beyond the line. He's got 17. Robinson makes them both. 113-107. 3 minutes remaining. Ward gets to the basket. Looking for a foul. Refs are seemingly putting their whistles away unless it's obvious at this point.
Well, Evans has 3. I'm not sure what he's worried about on that play. I would have put Warren Ward on the line there. Nothing easy down the stretch.
Zaglinski trying to work over Strong, gets by him, uses the glass.
What a drive. I thought the defense from Strong was decent on that play, but nice gather there.
6-point game. Ward for 3. Rims out, Evans comes down with it.
So many of his jumpers tonight have been halfway down. Soft enough, just not there.
Power looking for a big stop. Famutumi, there's a miss. Ward, Strong. Ward for 3, looks short, is. Game slipping away from the Power. 1:45 remaining, 6-point lead for the Storm.
You got to get a stop, and you don't need a 3 necessarily. Just get a stop here.
Famutumi hits the triple.
Wow, he's just cold-blooded, ice in his veins. Fourth quarter. Martimi. There's some confusion here now. The coaches think they have a timeout, but there are no timeouts left. 60 seconds of madness on the core. Trying to give away things. The refs are trying to get a hold of this game. 118, 109, 134 to play. Famutimi having a heck of a fourth quarter here. 8 points in the last 5 minutes.
A 9-point Storm lead, 1:34 remaining. Newbie kicks, Oliver for 3, no. Garland's the first one to it. Ward for 3, yes!
Buckle up, folks. Not over, 6-point game. Get a stop.
Oliver pokes it loose!
There it is.
Garland dishes, Newbie lays it in!
4-point game.
Just like that. Timeout called by the Storm.
Coach Joe Salerno's got to be careful there. He is fired up. He does not like that there was contact there on that steal. Team still up by 4 with the ball. They're in control. 1:15 to go. 118, 114.
Storm ball, 1:15 remaining. 4-point lead. Oliver with another steal.
Oh, just unlucky there. They had the possession, but it got tangled up. Oh my goodness. What
Oliver
a crazy
almost
game,
had it.
Jeremy.
Instead, he picks up his 5th personal.
It was right there in his grasp.
Newby guarding Zaglinski. Zaglinski pushes off. Oliver does come up with it. Newby has the lane to the basket. Blocked by Evans, foul called.
It's a good foul. It's a good foul there if you're Evans. He didn't try to hurt him.
Everyone's good, no rough stuff. Evans and Newby shake hands. It's a little different than what we've seen before.
No, it's all good. It was basketball. It's like you can't foul anybody anymore. I mean, you don't want to uppercut somebody. Let's just say that.
Newby will go to the line, trying to cut it to 2. Newby has 5 points. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Newby, an 80% free throw shooter, misses his first.
I know this is a small thing, Jeremy, but when Newby saw that they had possession, Rutherford had possession, I would have liked for him to be a little bit further down court to just have a clean layup rather than get fouled. But the defense now is just relentless here. And where was this 4 minutes ago? Newby forces a turnover.
Foul called on Tyrone Garland.
Now there have been some questionable calls. Now
that was close.
Was not a foul. Coach Kyle Julius.
And that's a huge
so
call.
Close to saying something that he shouldn't.
I mean, that's the difference between a 1-point game and a 4-point game.
Absolutely. A 5-point game if he makes a second here like that. I mean, it was just a wonderful read from Jabs Newby. Garland turned him. He made him turn, and there was Newby to knock it away. I can't. I'm speechless.
Corey makes both his free throws. Oliver for 3. Yes!
Oliver in rhythm. Timeout. Storm.
120-118, 50 seconds left. We've got a classic finish here at the Hershey Center.
Let's go! Let's go, Power! Let's go! Let's go, Power! Let's go! Let's go, Power! Let's go!
Let's go, Power! Let's go! Let's go, Power! Let's go!
Let's go, Powers! Let's go! Let's go, Powers! Let's go! That's how you do it, folks.
50 seconds left. One possession game. The crowd on its feet. 120-118. Island Storm lead with the ball. But the ferocity of the Power defense the last 2 minutes. How many steals or turnovers have they caused, and almost steals and turnovers?
Well, you just wonder where was that intensity with 5 minutes to go when after a timeout it was the Island Storm that took over this game. They took control of their destiny, built what looked like an insurmountable lead. We got a 2-point game here. 20 on the shot clock.
Zaglinski gets away from Newby, goes to the lane. Robinson pumps, drives, offensive foul!
Wow.
Power ball with 37 seconds left.
You saw it on that possession, Jeremy. They were everywhere.
Timeout Power, down 2, 37 seconds left.
Was that Relaford or was that Oliver that took that charge?
I believe it was Oliver.
Oliver, the big three and the defensive possession the other way. You gotta love it.
Now, power ball, 37 seconds left. You have the 2-for-1 opportunity. You try and get a quick basket, or do you?
No, you gotta get your best look. So you run a set, you run the play, either get Omar Strong open for a three, because that's just as good as anybody's two, but you don't need to go 2-for-1 here. You know what, as I think about it, that's a tough question, Jeremy. That is
It's right on the cusp
But
of.
you don't want to force a shot, right? You force a shot,
You
all
have
of a
to
sudden,
foul.
You have to foul, and then you're looking at a 4-point deficit. So I would just run a set, get something fairly early on in it, and see what happens. Leading scorers here tonight, Robinson with 34, Evans 17, Okori 16, Martin 14, but he's only played 22 minutes.
Well, he's on the floor now.
For Mississauga, we have
Ward somehow leading the way with 19 points.
and he's done a great job on the glass too, 9 rebounds. Struggled a little bit, 5 turnovers. But you've got contributions from everybody. Rauch, 18 off the bench. Strong, 17 off the bench. Relaford, another solid game from him, 17. 13 from Garland, 7 assists.
Garland, Newby, Oliver, Ward, and Relaford on the floor for the Power. Down to 37 seconds left. Ball's in Garland's hand. Oliver has it now. To Ward. 15 on the shot clock. Kicks. Newby for 3. Too strong. Rebounds Zaglinski. Power have to foul. "17 seconds left. Newby's 3 off the mark. Robinson at the line, looking to ice it.
I would have liked, now I hate second guessing. I would have liked to have seen Omar Strong into the game there, and he'll check in now. I mean, make them guard you. Put four smalls on the court and Relaford. Have their big guy come out and see what he can do.
Robinson, who's 2 for 3 from the line tonight, has 34 points. Hits his first.
Still lots of time here, Jeremy. 17 to go. You don't even need a 3.
Robinson looking to make this a 4-point game. Timeout Power. That's their last timeout. Down 4, 17 seconds left.
Well, Robinson just clutch. 36 in the game. He shot 14 of 20, 4 of 7 from downtown. He's made 4 of 5 from the free throw line. 6 boards, 7 assists, 3 steals. That, my friends, is the game of the night. Do the Power have one last comeback in them? It feels like they've come back 3 times here in the last 5 minutes. 17.3 to go.
Game plan.
Well,
You're looking for a quick bucket regardless of from where it is, or do you look for that 3?
For sure. You still got to make them make free throws. Stretch this game out as long as you can. Only take that deep 3, or only take that 3 if it's open, but you don't need it at this point.
4-point game, 17 seconds left.
You know, Mississauga, Jeremy, shot 53% in this game, 15 of 32 from downtown for 47%. So, you know, if the 3's there, take it. You know, you hit a 3, you're down 1. Say they make both free throws, you're still a 1-possession game. But 17 of 19, almost 90% from the free throw line from the Storm. So you don't want to bank on them missing free throws. This is one of the better free throw shooting teams in the league. We've seen teams come in here time and time again and just brick free throws.
Garland on the inbound. Gets it to Oliver. Oliver puts up the deep three. No. Relaford gets it to Strong. No. Zaglinski with the rebound. And that'll pretty much do it for the Power. They let this one slip away.
Well, they had the look there from Relaford, and again, Omar Strong. This time it just didn't go down. But the effort was there, Jeremy. What a game. What a game.
Robinson at the line. Looking ice this one. He's looking for 38 with this next made free throw. 123-18. 6 seconds left. And Power up by as many as 14 are going to let another one just slip away.
Well, they were right there, Jeremy. And you know, they lost to a team with a guy that had 38, right? So it's not all bad.
It's the best team in the Atlantic.
Absolutely. This is a good squad. They can score the basketball. You know, they had one of their best bigs not play because of foul trouble. So Power did a great job, you know, taking Martin out of the game, but that just opened up the lane for Robinson.
A lot of positives to take away from this game, though. A little bit of a new rotation. You can see how deep that bench is.
Well, I just like the return of Rauch. He had a great game, 18 points, 6 assists, only 3 turnovers, couple of boards, shot the ball from 3 very well, 5 of 6. So if he continues to play well, this team will be right there.
This team back in action on the home court on Valentine's Day. They will be taking on the rival Brampton A's. Power let this one slip away, 124-118.
Absolutely tough loss, but the Power is different. You guys take a loss and you take it in stride. Does this fuel the next game?
Yes, of course. I think we just got away from what we did at the beginning of the game, staying on the attack end of the offense and defense, and I think that was key.
What do you think was the difference maker in the fourth quarter that led to the loss?
Like I said, we didn't have as much energy at the end of the game from the start. If we would have continued to play how we did the first half, then I think we probably would have had a better outcome.
I remember Toot said that at halftime you're trying to speed up the pace to tire the Power out, or the Island Storm out. Did that work against you guys?
No, we just got away from it, and I think, like I said, if we would have continued to play how we did the first half, we probably would have had a better outcome.
Thank you very much, Travis. Fans, go ahead and check your Power down at court level for some autograph signings. Back to you, Devin.
We've got some upcoming